Definitely not Sunday. It's Saturday your time. Um, it's early morning Sunday for me. So, yeah, I decided to do this chat because we'll not be having a live tomorrow because I will be flying home. So, can't do a stream while I'm in the air. Sorry. But I am in Japan. I am at the Grand Kastoma Internet Cafe. That's where I'm currently at. I've been here for 3 nights. It'll be 4 nights in total. And the price that I paid is $139 for 4 nights. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Let me see if I can get the chat on. Let me see. Hey! How you guys doing? Tim's online. Oh, Ochi, Ochi. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's actually in the morning for me. Um, let's see if I can do this. Why cannot? Uh, my chat won't stay up. It's so Simply see. Hey, Stacy. Yes. Oh, you're in freaking Hawaii. Oh, yeah, it's been humid here, and it's typhoon season here in Japan, so it's been rainy. And with the rain comes the hip and feet arthritis and everything else, so I'm not able to walk as much as I normally do. Um, yeah, it's been crazy, but I've been in this internet cafe for 3 nights. Tonight will be the fourth night, and I'm leaving tomorrow morning at like 6 a.m. in the morning, Tokyo time, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. So as I said, I will not be, able to do the live tomorrow. So let's see. Just, I know, right? Right? It is. No, I'll be cruising in November. Um, but I just wanted to. I came on Zip Air, which is like Japan's cheapest flight over. I was in economy, $689 round trip, and it was like, or 689 and some change, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, short on cash, so I thought I would try to do a credit card points, which Zip Air doesn't accept credit card points, but I found a loophole. So I found a way to get around it. And so I've been making that video, but I wanted to try to see, what Zip Air was like, what you should do, what you shouldn't, because, it's a low cost budget and they charge for everything. I mean, they want $15 a meal, and the meals were nothing to write home about. So what I did is I got myself a little bento box and made my own lunch and brought my own lunch. And the airport, people don't understand. Airport will let you through with this. TSA will let you through with it. So, nothing wrong redoing it. I don't know. I don't know why my chat is not staying up. 45. You're staying for 45 days? Wow. That's going to be fun though. Yeah, if I could do it, I would. Japan's great if you have like a place to stay, with relatives. And I do have relatives, but I just didn't decide to visit them this trip. You got to do one of yes, he got to do one of his bucket list trips. I know. I am just. I'm excited to be here. I've eaten so much of, with this particular room, you're allowed. Um, curry, curry rice for free, as much as you want, 24 hours a day. Because I was going to do a comparison between Grand Kastoma and the Kaikatsu Club, which are the two main internet cafe branches that are throughout Japan. Kaikatsu Club is more known than Grand Kastoma. Grand Kostoma. That's how they write it. Gran Kastoma. Customa. And but I think first of all they're cheaper than Kaikatsu Club by 3,000 yen, and they offer more as far as like food. Yes, Kaikatsu offers drink and ice cream, and whereas Grand Kastoma offers curry and one drink. And I'm like, I'd rather go for the curry because you can always eat. You always have something to eat. So I'm doing a recon trip to Vietnam if anyone decides to go visit. Aww. Hey, I might take you up on that, man. I still have a lot of American Express points to use. That'd be nice. I've never been to Vietnam. Did you take the trip by yourself? Yes, I did. I'm by myself. This is the room. It's 40 square feet. I mean, I put on the TV because I needed some lighting because it's really, yeah, if I did the live, it would be like really bad. But there's the door, which is right there with a lock. Um, but also nice is I've got my own AC up there. And this is an internet cafe, so the speeds are like, I think I did a SpeedNet test and it was 256 on the download and 340 on the upload. So it's got good speeds for what I need. Things. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Yeah, I mean it's actually, I mean I have my there's a little chair that they give you, but that's my sheet and pillows. One thing I brought with me for a 14-hour economy flight was a seat cushion that's blow up, hasn't popped, anything else like that. And I'm, a hefty girl, as most of you know. But I've also used this here because the mats are very hard. So I've used it on, I'm a side sleeper, so I put that on my hip and it's freaking fantastic. It's like a game changer. I'm like, thank gosh I brought all this other stuff. I brought the sheet set because I knew I was going to stay in an internet cafe, and it's not a 5-star hotel, people. It's like a 1. But honestly, I came in, I sanitized the whole entire thing, and then I've stayed in the same room for the past 4 nights. I've just re-upped my 24 hours every single day. They won't let you pay for 4 nights in a row, but they'll let you re-up every single day. So that's what I did. And for $33 during the week and $35 on the weekend, I'm okay with that. People are spending, anywhere between $150 to $250 for one night. And I paid $138 for 4 nights. I'm okay with that. Especially in Tokyo. And I'm in Ueno, which is a pretty popular area. There's a lot of shopping, a lot of restaurants. And there's shrines, and there's parks, and and I'm very close to all of the trains to get me to wherever I need to go. In fact, I'll be going to Shibuya to see the Hachiko statue today. I'll be going to the Sky Tower. I'll be going to Shinjuku, Ginza. These are the places that I want to visit today because I'm leaving tomorrow morning. 12 to 15 a night. Oh, yeah. I mean, for $33 in Tokyo, you're not going to get any cheaper. Well, I mean, you could. You can get a capsule hotel. Now, understand what the difference is between this and a capsule hotel. There's four walls, air conditioning, a lockable door. In a capsule hotel, you can't even have a door. It's just a screen for safety regulations. And yeah, that's $15 a night, but you hear everybody snoring. You have everybody walking up and down the corridor. Everything that I just couldn't deal with that. So yeah, I'm paying $33, but I have felt more secure. I haven't had a problem these past 4 days. And I'm on a female floor, so I have a female bathroom. And they do have an onset. Now, an onsen is like a hot spring hot tub, but you got to wash yourself before you get in. It's a public bath, basically. A lot of people might not be into that. It's a Japanese thing, but they're all women, all men. They're never mixed. It's women and men. So it is so nice. I'm like, oh my God, I've taken a bath every single night. And it's a hot spring, so it's been really, really, really nice. Let's see what I got. Afraid you'd be without a room. That's something. Exactly. You know what? And even though it was busy or whatever, they never said nope. Yeah, four times the space in my minivan, right? Let's see. Just catching up on the. I know, and it's great because you literally you have a towel and they provide shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, so you can soap up your towel. You give yourself a good rub down, scrub your face, shampoo your hair, rinse off with a bucket, right? You rinse it off. And if that isn't it, they do have a shower that you can rinse off. Not shower, but you can rinse off in. So you do a final rinse and then you get into this extremely warm. It's not hot like it's going to burn you, but it is pretty darn close. And it is just so relaxing to sit. But that's why it stays hygienic, because it's required that everyone must wash before you get into the onsen or the ofuro. They call it an ofuro. And so because everyone's using the same water, yes, it's treated. They clean it every single night from 2 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the morning. They clean it every single night. But it's just it's very clean, very respectful. I had no problem, but for me, it's very typical. For other people, they might not be. That's okay though, because each floor has showers, regular Western showers. So it's not like, and they provide again the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. So if that thing isn't your cup of tea, no big deal. You can always just take a shower. Dip into cold water uh, after a steam room. Yes, and that's why the shower was there, so people would go, and they do have a sauna in there, so you get to go in the sauna and everything else. I think that's why I kind of like this particular Grand Customa, and they're pretty much similar than Kaikatsu Club, because it does offer, some of them offer the onsen or the big bath. Some of them don't. They don't have the facility for it. But the customer service, the people, um, because I'm in a private room, I don't hear anybody walking by at all. I think they soundproof these particular rooms because people usually do gaming and things like that. This is an internet cafe. Um, but you can rent it for 24 hours, which I've done. And so, I mean, it's so cheap when it comes to Tokyo. I mean, being able to stay somewhere in Tokyo for $30, that's secure. I leave my things and have that door locked. I've got, my key regular hotel key. Come on. It's a regular hotel key to get me in. Um, it's just, to me, I think it's worth it. The Kaikatsu Club I wasn't impressed with, whereas this, uh, you know, they offer free drinks and ice cream at Kaikatsu Club. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but if you're hungry and you're really low on funds or you're trying to get by on the cheap, you can eat curry. You know, you can have some rice and some curry and some water and you're full. And so I've done that. Now, I've also eaten the rest of everything else that I like. But yeah, it's been quite fun. You guys can hear me, right? Everything's good, right? I hope you would probably tell me. Is there an ice cold pool too? No, it is just completely hot. But again, you have the cold shower to rinse off. Yes, okay, good. Thanks, guys. Mike, Tim. Yes, in Japan. I went to the making of Harry Potter Harry Potter, Warner Brothers Harry Potter the Making studio tour, and yesterday, and there's only one here in Tokyo and one in London. So I was able to knock that off my bucket list. Did that. That was really cool. I actually got a picture of me in the one of the moving portraits. I got me riding a Quidditch broom and, a whole bunch of other stuff that's really kind of cool. But that's, Harry Potter crap. But let's see what else. Yeah, it was on my bucket list. If you, like I said, if you see my face, the lighting go crazy, I have the TV on because the lighting in here is not conducive for lives. And I don't have my light with me because, I was trying to save on, waste. Oh well. Dang it, I need to be. You need to. Hey, you do Vietnam, I'll do Japan. I'll go back again in a heartbeat, dude, for $689 round trip. Yeah. And now that I know I can use credit card points, well, let me put it this way. Let me backtrack that. It's only Capital One credit card points. If you want to know the hack, it's only Capital One credit card points. And at the time, I riding a broom. You should be in that. Oh my God, you are so bad, Mike. Thanks a lot. Of course I'm a natural. Haven't you know I'm a witch. No, everything's but it has, I know you do. I know you love me. You're just teasing me. But it's been funny because Rick and Mike is don't make me wait. My magic wand. Oh, I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Nope, nope, nope. It's been fun. I'm not going to lie. I've had 4 days here, or 3 days. Today's my last day. So I'll be going around. He might be able to or might not. Because I know that he was, thinking he's having trouble with his visa. Oh, yeah, not be able. I'm like, seriously, they're requiring Canadians to have visa? Does that mean that we need to have visas to get back into Canada? Because I was going to go to Winnipeg or Saskatoon or somewhere. Good to know, because kind of sucks. But I'll have to check into that. Now we're required also to do visas. You don't think so? Oh, I mean, I don't know. there's so much tension going on between Canada and the U.S. lately, and I still don't understand that. I don't understand why Mike needs a visa to come here. I think because he goes for so long, maybe he goes for like 6 months. I don't know exactly. I don't know, and that's what I was thinking. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe visiting Canada during the beet harvest is not a wise idea. I'm glad I did it last year then, when there wasn't an issue. um, but yeah, it was nice either way. I mean, I went to visit it last year with Zeus the first, so this trip I will be having Zeus the second. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Man, that was weird. That snuck up on me. Um, yeah, yeah, because that's what I was thinking is because he stays more than like a couple months. I think he's like 4 or 5 months if he stays and then he goes back up. Because I think he stayed until what, May last year before he went back up. He came down in January. So, oh, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can. That might be better. That AC was going on strong. Might be better to hear me. Or did you hear the AC? Probably not. I don't know. That light is so bothering me. I can't move it because the desk is like, ugh. It is what it is. This is just a totally impromptu live, anyways, because I can't do a live tomorrow. I'll be in the air, which I'll be leaving here at 6 a.m. So that's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. But I'll be Monday for me because I'm 14 hours ahead. So yeah, I figured it out. I says, oh shit, that's 4 o'clock. I'll be in the air. So I better let everyone know this week's live will be canceled because I'll be in the air. So I think, let's try and do a live from Japan. It'd be pretty cool. What you think? Am I missing anything? Hey, Carol's in the house. Yeah, I'm in Japan. Woohoo! I was there on your live for a little bit, but I wanted to see if I could actually get this done. To try and see if I could, do a live. I will be in the air tomorrow, so I won't have a live tomorrow because here it is. How long were you? I was only here for 4 days. So I left Wednesday, but I didn't get into Tokyo till Thursday. So I stayed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm leaving to go home tomorrow. Where am I? I am in Ueno in Tokyo, which is kind of the northwest of Tokyo, but still within. mm, I'm like a few stops from Ginza, um, or Akihabara was the next stop. I'm going to Shibuya for the Shibuya crossing and the Hachiko statue. I'm also looking to go to the Sky Tower and take some panoramic views of Tokyo and go to the Imperial Palace to look at I used to go. I went to the shrine with my mom and my dad when I was 16. So this will be kind of a memory for me to go back. So I plan on checking that out, and then I want to go to Shinjuku. That seems to be the entertainment hub by the end of the day, and then probably come back here late. So that's the best part of having this called a locked door. Um, there's nowhere you're going to get that for $35 a night. So I'm quite happy with this. And I get to eat. Because if you're on the cheap and you're hungry, you just go get some curry rice and fill yourself up and you're good to go. But then again, I could eat curry morning, noon, and night, so it doesn't really matter. But it's very bland because there's no meat, there's no anything. It's just the sauce and rice. But it's rice. And it's good rice. So when you're on the cheap, that's what you do. So it's literally, I spent $140 for 4 nights, and I spent $689 for the flight round trip. I spent $78 and for the Warner Brothers tour. Spent maybe $150 on stuff that I'm bringing back. I have some furoshiki cloths that I want to bring back. We don't have that kind of material here in the United States, so I went and stocked up, and I got some decorations for my walls, my metal wall by my bed. So I got some of those things, and so I'm looking forward to putting those up. Thank goodness for tax-free or duty-free um, in Japan, so I bought them under duty-free. Hey, when you're on the cheap, you got to do what you got to do, right? So overall, it was under $1,000 with all my food, transportation, lodging, even my presents and things like that, and my extra gear, extra stuff I bought is under $1,000. So I cannot complain. I'm pretty stoked. Airfares right now are $1,200 round trip, and I've done it under 1,000 with food, with souvenirs, with lodging, and airfare. Figure that. I mean, if you take out the airfare, because technically I bought those on points, so really I only spent about $400, $500. No shit, not even that. Yeah, $200 to $300 is what I spent on souvenirs and food. So I'm okay with it. Oh, lodging. So 300, about 300. So anyways, I'm going to cut it short, guys. I just wanted to come on really quick, let you know what's going on. Wanted to see if I could actually do a live stream from Tokyo on my iPad. Normally I have my computer, but I didn't bring my computer since it was such a short day or short trip. I only brought my iPad with me. It's enough. And I like those little green hard candies. What little green hard candies? What little green hard candies? Hey, Annie and Spence, I missed you. I'm sorry. I missed all of these questions. Hope you have a wonderful first live I have ever joined in Japan. Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite meal so far? Sushi, by far. Cheap and really good. Uh, Annie, how you doing? You had me thinking I must have slept through. No. Yeah, because I'll be in the air tomorrow, so I won't be able to do the live tomorrow. I think they taste like watermelon. I don't know, like Jolly Ranchers? Uh, I don't know. Otherwise, I'd bring them, but I don't know what candies you're referring to. Sorry. Yeah. See, that's the one thing that being on the iPad doesn't let you keep the comments up so you can see what's going on. Like, dang it. Let me see what this says. No, I don't care about that. Lighting on? Okay, well, I'll try that. Lighting on. Light mint color. There are so many treats, candies, cookies, chocolates, you name it here. It's not even funny. Um, I mean, the best thing is like I've got my rice cracker snacks that I always like, and I know y'all don't like this, but this is dried squid. So this is like my one of my favorites to have that you, and especially getting it here, it's fresh. So I'm collecting my snacks for the return journey. I had to go get some chicken and stuff, or chicken and some rice that I can put in there, Probably steal some from the Kaikatsu Club. I mean, from the curry from the Grand Costoma. So I can put that in my snack box for my trip home. I already downloaded my movies that I want to watch onto my iPad. So, yeah. They have no entertainment system on Zip-Air at all. There's no screen. So everything is, but they do offer Wi-Fi. It sucks, but it's still, I still can message while I'm on the plane and so on and so forth. But as far as streaming, forget about it. Download the stuff before you go. Um, but I'll be doing the video. This is my ultimate game changer right here, man. It's a cushion you can put on your airline, but if you're doing internet cafes, this has saved my hip the whole entire 4 days. The best purchase I ever made. So I will be doing a unpacking list, of what I brought. You have only 15 kilograms. So I only brought a backpack. I didn't have any check luggage. Guava hard candy. I just looked it up. Guava hard candy. Come on. Come on. Oh, I swear. Guava hard candy. I just looked it up. Okay, so is that here in Japan? Guava hard candy. I'll look. There's plenty of sweet shops around. Like plenty of sweet shops around. There's one thing Japanese people have is a sweet tooth. Yeah, you know, I'm going to end the live so I can get on the subway station. I have the Suica card, the transit station, so I can just go boop. And you can also get like sodas and stuff from vending machines with it. So I'll be sharing all these tips and tricks once I get back because I want to make sure that I get my information correct before I act. Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look, Mike. Um, I want to get my information correct before I put out a video there and it ends up being completely wrong. Because, did I pay for extra on the way back? Yeah, I bought presents. So I had more weight than my, you know, 15 pounds. So, uh, so yeah, I purchased extra weight, $34. Did I purchase a meal? No. Did I purchase extra seat, assigned seating? Yes, because believe it or not, Zip-Air will not let you switch seats without, even in the air, without paying for it. So I had to pay the $15 or whatever to assign my seat. And in the back of the bus, I had all 3 seats to myself. There were plenty of rows with empty seats, like nobody sitting in it. Plenty of rows. But I got 3 empty seats, so I was able to lay out. Why pay for business class when you got 3 seats? Like, yes. Let's see. Forget the candy might might put you over. Did you have to have a visa? No, you don't need a visa. They may require it in the future because they are looking at that they're having all foreign visitors, not just the US, because a lot of them are doing duty free and coming in, buying the stuff, getting it at duty free prices, and leaving without paying taxes. So they're losing billions of dollars because of it. So what they're doing is they're either going to require a visa or not. Did you get an eSIM card for your phone? No, I didn't. What I did, now, here's the thing. You can get an eSIM, in which I think I probably would do next time now that I understand eSIMs better. I just got the Mint Mobile multinational, multi-international pass, and I regret it now because I didn't even use it. Because when I'm here at the cafe, I turn airplane off, so I'm not using my minutes, and I'm using the Wi-Fi here at the internet cafe. And so all of my uploads, all of my downloads, all of my, everything has all been here with heavy data. I've needed data on my phone for navigating the train system or looking up something, but you can't make calls. You can't make calls on it unless you're on Wi-Fi. And I found out I could call my sister on Wi-Fi with my phone number. She can call me while I'm on Wi-Fi. But as soon as I'm off Wi-Fi, she can't call me, but she can text me. So Airlo is a very good internet. Now that I understand how eSIMs work, again, I had to experience all this first because I didn't want to, because eSIMs were very confusing for me. I couldn't get my head around how does people call me if they really need to get a hold of me or not, or so on and so forth. Well, when you're traveling, most places have Wi-Fi. The only thing is get a VPN. If you're going to use, and I don't care if you have eSIMs, I don't care if you have local number, I don't care if you have any of that kind of stuff, get yourself Surfshark. Um, because everywhere is on Wi-Fi. And so your data could be potentially hacked, but not when you have a VPN. So I don't care. I use it on my phone. I use it here on the iPad. I use it on my desktop. It's worth having it because, especially if you're traveling to international countries. So Airlo is a really good one. They have good prices. And believe me, I mean, I thought I would use 10 gigs, and honestly, I haven't. This trip, because I knew I was specifically staying at an internet cafe. I should have got 3 gigs. I'm barely using a gig. So, if you roll yes, WhatsApp. A lot of people um, do have WhatsApp, not only for paying, but for talking to, as you said, talking to people at home. WhatsApp is very popular here in Asia. Alipay and uh, WeChat is also another VoIP service. Um, Alipay and WeChat are like you can pay for things. I use the Suica card because it's here in Japan. Not only is it good for the transit, the trains, but I can buy a lot of, sodas, and I can go to 7-Eleven and use my Suica card to buy things. 7-Eleven here is not like 7-Eleven back home. I mean, you get fresh food, and it's amazing. It's amazing what you get here in 7-Eleven versus back home. It is not a 7-Eleven like ours. Like the hot dogs are, been sitting there for 8 hours. No, they actually have like meals and breakfasts, and I mean, it's amazing. So, Yeah. Anyways, well, it's been 40 minutes, guys. I appreciate it. I wanted to check to see to do a live from Japan. I'm in Japan. And I can't show you any of the pictures or anything else because it's not, it's not here, whatever. I don't have my computer to switch screens like I normally do. You guys like that, but yeah, at least I'm getting all of my P's and Q's in order so I can give you the right information when I get home because it just is tough to not know things, and I don't want to be coming across to somebody who doesn't. I know I've experienced Grand Customa in an internet cafe. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. It's it's not as sketchy as people think. Yes, there's some sketchy things as far as what they do behind closed doors, but that's not my concern. My concern is when that door closes, I'm safe, or I'm safe in my building, and that's fine. People do what they want to do when that door is closed. That's why I sanitize the whole entire area right when I get here. So when I get here, I know everything's been wiped down. It's been antibacterial. Yeah, everything else. What? Who else gives you 2 boxes of tissue? Do I need to say more? So I'm like, and actually, there's I think another one up on the top. No, I don't want to know. Don't care. They can do that behind their closed door. When that closes for me, I'm okay in here. So it is not sketchy either. They're here in Tokyo. They're very respectful and everything. Yeah. I mean, seriously, 7-Eleven is great here. You can get a beef curry rice dinner that is actually restaurant quality from a 7-Eleven. Just gotta microwave it. And believe microwave. I'm like, microwave grade. It's gonna taste like, nah. It really tastes like restaurant quality. It's amazing. Then they have these nori sushi wraps and things like that, and I'm like, I mean, I must have gained at least 5 pounds here, guys, between all the stuff I've been eating, and I don't care because I know when I go to the beet harvest, in fact, I'm gonna be home for maybe a week, and then I'm heading out for the beet harvest. So, life of a nomad. Woohoo, guys! I gotta love it. But let's see what else. Any other questions? Uh, I found that Surfshark I couldn't go on certain sites. Yeah, you need the location. Okay, so he answered that question for you. Uh, I'll go to book. Yes. Do you have an instant? Okay. I'm getting caught up on. Oh Jesus! He was 40 minutes ago, and you've been here. Great. Sorry. Oh my God. I know that you're talking about changing a server. Ah, you're funny. When are you heading out to the beet harvest? The 19th, I think, or the 20th, somewhere around there. I come home on the 15th. I think I'm leaving in like 4 days or 5 days, and I have to be there by the 22nd. So, you know, that'll be that. This is my kind of break before. I got to pay for all this, right? um, let's see. What else? What was I going to say? Hold on, somebody asked a question. Uh, oh, reserving stuff. In Japan, I use Klook. Klook. Klook is a great, that's where I booked my Harry Potter excursion. But you can book your tickets for, you can get your Suica card, you can get, everything right from Klook. And it's noted for travelers around Japan, and that's how I found out about it. And it has everything in there. Everything in there. Sky Tower tickets, any kind of tickets. And most places you have to have a reservation in order to participate in the excursion, whatever it is. Like Sky Tower, I've got to get a ticket on Klook in ahead of time before actually going in. You can't buy them at the door. So you have to plan out what you're doing. Like, oh, I want to. So I go on Klook, find out how much it is, pay for it, everything else. Show up. Here's my QR code. Scan it out. I leave. So it's actually really efficient for the people in Japan. And most attractions have Klook. Like Team Lab, for instance, need reservation. They won't even let you in. It's a huge technology-based museum, and it's really popular. I couldn't even get times. I couldn't even get times to go while I was here. But that's all right. No big deal. I'll get it next time. Um, but some of the things I like to do are free, like Imperial Gardens. That's free. You know, the Hachiko station, a Hachiko statue. That's free. You know, there are, a lot of just a lot of stuff that are free. The Ginza, the Shibuya crossing, that's free. So um, there are a lot of temples, a lot of temples. They're free. So it's not like you have to spend a lot of money while you're here in Tokyo. So that's up to you, what you want to do. Do you want to go on a tour to Mount Fuji, or you could go to temples that are free? Okay. Not that Mount Fuji's not beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But you can go to the Sky Tower and actually see Mount Fuji on a clear day. you know? Okay, there's a mountain. People watching is free. Exactly. I mean, I have a Ueno Park right here, and literally just sitting in the park and just reading a book and watching people pass. And Japan is very solitary. Well, they do things very alone. Kind of weird. But yeah, that's the culture. But if you're sitting there reading a book, nobody bothers you. I think it's very safe. And of course, don't go in there at night, but even nighttime. I mean, I'm walking around the streets here in Ueno. It's completely lit up like a Christmas tree, and I don't feel threatened by anything. And I travel very aware of my surroundings. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. See, is there any other live chats? And what? Have fun time. See you soon when you're heading out to Beet Harvest. Okay, so I caught up with everybody. Great. All right. So thanks everybody for joining for my only live here in Japan. Woohoo! Because I will be on a plane going back home. So now I will have all of the information from experience, not from YouTube University. So I will give you my tips, my tricks, my hacks, my thoughts. Because now that I've experienced it, I'll be able to actually be more of an expert of what I'm talking about. So thanks, Annie. I hope to have hey, Elsa. Thank you. Everyone stay safe out there as always, and stop dreaming it. Start living it. I love you guys. Take care of yourself this week. See you later. Bye. How to sign off. That's a good one, right? Bye.